The Israeli salad. Is Israeli cuisine actually a thing? Hey! Hi. Hello. Israel has music. Israel has culture. Israel has more technological innovations than an 80s sci-fi movie. But most importantly, Israel has got it where it counts. The food. I'm gonna start with this, then add a dash of this, then maybe move on to one of these. Let it be known. The best way to explore Israel is through the food. Excuse me, you know all that Israeli food you're eating? It isn't exactly Israeli. Of course it is. Shawarma, Shnitzel, Hummus, all Israeli staples. I've had these in the shuk. Doesn't mean Israelis invented it, and actually there's no such thing as Israeli food. I will not listen to your lies. La 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 la. Yeah, real mature. If I could pop in for a second, please enlighten us. Anything to stop her maligning of my magnificent masabacha. So, she is kinda right that this food isn't exactly Israeli. Boo! But that's not a bad thing. While Jews have been in Israel for thousands of years, most Israelis are from immigrant families who came in the last 150 years. Those diverse ethnicities are mirrored in authentic and myriad types of food you can find throughout the country. Ethiopian, Yemen, Moroccan, Polish, French, and so much more. So is my hummus Israeli or not? Sorry, hummus, the Arabic word for chickpeas and the primary ingredient of hummus, dates back to the earliest recordings of a recipe from Egypt in the 13th century. Ever since, hummus has been a staple of communities around the Mediterranean, both Jewish and non-Jewish alike. In the 1950s, when the Jews from that region fled persecution and immigrated to Israel, they brought their hummus recipes with them. Wait, what about shawarma? My favorite Tony Stark-endorsed spit-cooked lamb dish? Shawarma was invented in Turkey during Ottoman rule in the 19th century. Shakshuka? That delicious dish of eggs and tomato sauce served piping hot in a stove iron pan sold in almost every Israeli restaurant across the states? Yeah, more Arabic than Israeli. What? The word shakshuka is derived from the Arabic word shaka, meaning mixture, and originated as a tomato-based stew. But Tunisian Jews were famous for making a unique egg-based spicy shakshuka that they then brought to Israel when their communities fled Tunisia. Schnitzel! It doesn't get more Israeli than that! Israelis devour more schnitzel than Californians eat avocado, kale, and gluten-free dietary supplements combined. Oh, you mean those thinly fried chicken cutlets covered in breadcrumbs? Ever been to Berlin? No! Basically, immigrants from Central Europe brought this chicken cutlet, which could easily be made on Friday and eaten the next day on Shabbat. Stop it! You're destroying my whole world! Just chill. Cuisine takes generations to evolve, and the state of Israel hasn't even been around for 100 years. That means the food Israelis eat come from recipes passed down by Jewish families from all over the world. We're not talking some Americanized tacos or orange chicken, but genuinely authentic, diverse cuisine. For generations, Jews have been in the diaspora, living in countries all over the world. When they immigrated back to their homeland, the cuisine of those countries came with them. The result is a smorgasbord of authentic delicacies passed down from generation to generation. Yeah, that's why when you're in Israel, you can get amazing food from all over the world, like injera dishes brought by Ethiopian Jews in the 1980s and 90s, or Moroccan fish from the port city of Tangier. So instead of saying everything Israelis eat isn't really Israeli, maybe it's more accurate to say it's all Israeli, because the melting pot of Israeli cuisine reflects the diverse ethnicities that make up the nation's culture. Couldn't have put it better myself. But hold on, there has to be something new and specific to Israel. The ways of the mouth, the SMS message of the stomach, the Arrow 3 anti-ballistic missile system of my upper GI tract. I told you, you're never gonna find anything uniquely Israeli. Hold up there, Nancy Naysayer. There is one dish, something so succulent, so eclectic, so artisanal, it could only have come from the innovative Israeli culture. Do tell. Let me introduce you to the Sabich, the perfect blend of imported elements innovated upon in that oh-so-Israeli way. It's pita with fried eggplant and a hard-boiled egg. The story goes like this. A Mizrahi Jew by the name of Sabich Tzvi immigrated to Israel from Iraq in the early 1950s. He got the idea to start up a food stand after bus drivers who would stop there for lunch complained that they wanted something more substantial than what was being served. Back in Baghdad, it was traditional for Iraqis to eat a breakfast of brown, hard-boiled eggs on Shabbat. So Sabich took that tradition and created an entirely new dish that was both tasty and fulfilling. Workers would go from asking Sabich for his unique sandwich to simply asking for a Sabich. Now Sabich is served everywhere, from London to America to Thailand, making it not just a staple in the country, but an Israeli trademark around the world. Immigrant imported like so many Israelis, but a homegrown innovation spurred by the working class. I want to go to there! But even without the innovation, the food of Israel represents the extensive and myriad ethnicities in Israel. Immigrants from nations all over the world, coming together in an exciting and beautiful harmony, like Epcot, but with a better light rail.